Aaron Wan-Bissaka is back already as he's going out the AFCON. The youth is in the semi-finals. Good luck to the youth. But it's another player. Obviously, we've got some. Yeah, not too much. I mean, I would love to see him win it, but it's a key player, a big player for us that is back. Is he going to make a difference to our survival hopes? And is he going to make a difference against QPR? We're going to hear from James Orcco a bit later on, the QPR guy. Obviously, he's not known as the QPR guy, but he's a QPR fan that does YouTube. And yeah, obviously Nicky's back. He's feels like it's been a few days since I've seen him. So we're going to get into it and see. And Nicky's got big thoughts on this FA Cup game. He's got some big feelings about it. Yeah. So it's a big one. Shout out to everyone in chat. Shout out to Mark, by the way, for the pre-show super chat. He didn't. He did say good evening before and then put super chat in. So good evening to you, Mark. Good evening to everyone else. Good evening to everyone saying that I'm bumping out the content. Spurs are losing 2-0. Millwall got smashed 5-1. Happy days.
Yeah.
So happy days. Yeah, we'll also be touching on this. You've had Steinberg and Sean Whetstone clashing. The two, maybe two of the least popular West Ham fans in the community. Annie says, do us a favour, lad.
Careful with him because it's libel, isn't it? It's libel or defamation.
Oh, it's libel. Defamation say he's one of the least popular West Ham fans. So I'm sorry. Do us a favour, lads. Give us a little shout out to Archie from Wales. Travels to London. Went City away. He's 9. Come on, you irons. I've told him we'll stay up. The lies parents tell. Hey, do a big shout out to Archie.
Big shout out to Archie.
Is that worse than is that bigger lie than telling his kid the Tooth Fairy's real? Is that worse, or the Easter Bunny?
No,
West Ham stay up.
I'll give you my opinions on this a bit later.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like, well, look, Wan-Bissaka. I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm a big Wan-Bissaka fan, and I think having him back is important. And I think maybe defensively, he is good. He is maybe better than KWP. But I just don't think there's that much. I think KWP, I don't feel like one of the few people in on this that I've really rated him. I think he's barely put a foot wrong. Obviously, we've had some bad performance where everyone was crap, and he's probably got done a few times. But he's put in a shift, gets up and down. Maybe not as quick getting back as Wan-Bissaka, but I think overall his performance has been solid. So I don't know whether the difference. Let me just read another £2. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate you, mate. My super chat was broken. Fix it now. Appreciate you, mate. I don't know if the difference between KWP and AWB, getting all me initials there.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, AWP. Where is he? I don't know if the difference is enough to make this big impact. I mean, we were shit before he went AFCON, but I don't know. Someone made a good point about having Thingy on the left, right? Having KWP on the left until the youth gets back, and then Aaron Wan-Bissaka, because KWP can play on the left. I don't know. I know you've got big feelings about this, Nick.
Yeah, I think Aaron was our Hammer of the Year last year. People forget about that. And he's not one of them ones that has a storming game every week. But when he has a good game, it really fucking shows he has a good game. Go back Man United last year when he had a fucking cracking game, and he really tried on the squad. And it's quality, and we're lacking quality. He's got some qualities about him. I'm really close to the camera. Shall I zoom out a little bit? Hold on.
Yeah.
I did have a remote control here somewhere.
Show my blemishes.
Yeah. And he's one of them ones that, it's really... There we go. Good.
There we go.
Yeah, that better? Yeah, so it's one of them ones where I do think to myself, we're lacking in quality. The squad's lacking in quality, and he is quality. And it's one of them ones. Someone said I'm in that camera. It's one of them ones where I do think to myself, it could be the difference. It could be the difference because we do struggle going forward when them two are away. We struggle going forward anyway, when they're here. So People say about KWP. I don't think he's been awful. He's been okay. But I do think you get an extra dimension with Bissaka. I really do. Taking on his player. I think defensively, I think they're very similar. But going forward, I think it's chalk and cheese. I really do. And I'm not saying that's anything bad on Walker Peters, because Walker Peters does the job. But I just think you get an extra dimension with Bissaka. And as I say, in terms of Scholesy, I think Scholesy could go out on the left. Walker Peters could go out on the left and replace Scholesy for a little while. Give him a little, I think Scholesy's been a little bit hard done by, because he's one of them ones where he's been forced into it. He's made a mistake. I think he's done brilliantly. I really do.
I think Trudge makes a good point. If he has a better centre back next to him, he's better. He played better when he has Prezzo in that back three. He was very good.
Yeah, I do agree. You know what I mean? Like when Cresswell was with him last year, he was very good. But he dropped out the side for a reason, because he starts to struggle a little bit. And when you're forced to just play him, and that's not a knock on Scholes. Scholes does brilliantly, but he's got mistakes in him, and that's what all young fullbacks or all young players do. They make mistakes, and that's how they learn the game. But unfortunately, we're not in a position where we can afford him to make mistakes. We're not in a position where we can afford him to give away the points against Fulham and things like that. That's why we've got a bit of not a bit of a uphill struggle, a real uphill struggle. So yeah, I'm one for one glad. I hope and pray, and this is no knock on, Diouf, they get knocked out on Wednesday and he comes back for Saturday, and then we'll have a full sort of fullback range to pick from, because I think
that's harsh, man. That's harsh.
Yeah, I don't care. I do care about Senegal. I care about West Ham.
I know. I don't think it's enough. I don't think Diouf. I think Diouf is a very good player. Like he's had some trouble defensively as well this season. Offensively, it's what he can offer in terms of crosses into the box, which he would have been good with Callum Wilson, who we're fucking off. But we don't know. To be honest, I think with Wan-Bissaka, Walker Peters, and Scholes, the fullback right now, it's not what the area I'm most worried about with them back. Where I'm most worried about is centre back. That terrifies me, that situation. So that's the thing. But I'm starring some comments as I can see, so I'll read some comments out. We got a QPR fan in the chat. It says 9,000 tomorrow. I actually saw something. We saw something earlier that Nicky can't make his mind up, but if he wants to go, let me join you. Whoop.
No, people say to zoom it out. It's right close. I'm just getting. It's a new camera. I'm just trying to get the positioning of it right. So,
I actually saw something that said 15,000 QPR are going tomorrow. By the sound of it, there's going to be more QPR in that ground than there are West Ham. By the sound of it,
6,000 in the Omen. There's still Omen tickets available.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because there's 6,000 in the home end, so 9,000 in the away. It's going to be like I said this yesterday. It's going to be like a home game for QPR. The noise.
Yeah.
It's going to be Senegal getting to the final confirmed. It's gone. I think they're going to do. I think they've got a very good chance. So shout out to them. But yeah. So we've got a few other. I think Mark's right. He's been decent anytime he was on the left. And yeah, Dino's basically saying what I did. We were shit with him before he went AFCON. And that's not to say he was shit. It's just as a unit, we're shit. Whatever combination we want to put out, we shit. Whatever lineup it is, we're just not good. So look, it's always going to be better to have a player like Wan-Bissaka back. But until we address the deep-seated issues in this team, it's not, for me, it's not going to change much. It's not going to. I know you feel like
there's a couple of performances we've seen recently that have been decent. I thought that Forest game we had a decent performance, not great, but I think it was decent. We've done enough to win that game, and and this is why going into QPR, and we'll listen to James Orcco in a minute about what he thinks about the game. But going into QPR, this is vital. This is vital for confidence. we've seen it today. QPR have the worst record in the FA Cup. There we go.
Enter West Ham. Oh, enter West Ham. It's charity for you.
They're going to be chomping at the bit to get hold of us. They really are, right?
Oh, they're going to bang up for it.
What we've seen today, right, is we've seen the good form of Wolves carry on. They've won 6-1. We've seen the bad form of Crystal Palace carry on because they've lost 2-1 to a six-tier team, right? When you get into these situations where we cannot buy a win, then, right? We've played well, we've played shit. We cannot get over the line, right? This is a game where we can approach it and get over the line. And that starts to sort of make belief in people. Get your new players in there. Get a goal for your new players. Get them going into that Tottenham game, which is fucking vital, by the way. And you're never going to get a better chance to beat them, although we're shite. Yeah.
By the way, it's not clickbait. We are gonna. We've got James. We've got a footage of James. He sent us in, so we're not clickbaiting. Oh, Joe, and he's not here. Like, if I was going to clickbait,
we'll play in a second. But
I'd say Ronaldo's on or something.
But it's a ground that we can go to. They are shocking at the minute. They've got no creativity. They're defensively poor. What you say? We can't get. What's that?
No, he says you can say we can't get a win, Nicky. What's a win? Are they good?
They're all right. One of yeah, so they're in. You see them arguing between each other with the fans and all that. The fans, I see the fans the other day worrying that they're going to get dragged into a relegation battle. It's just all they're worried about is that there's 3 teams worse than them. That's how bad they are. So you win this game, take that momentum into the Spurs game, win that, and then you're back in it. And then you're back in the running for it. Yeah. Wins breed confidence, and what we're lacking at the moment is confidence. It's one of them things, Dan, where, listen, I was at Wolves. It was the worst performance I've ever seen. We'd done enough to win that Forest game. We should have won it. It was bad luck that we didn't win it. But that's what happens when you're down there. You need to change your own luck. You need to change your own luck.
You can't rely on luck. When you rely on luck, you get in these situations.
No, exactly that. So, and that's what I'm saying. Win this game, roll into that Spurs game and get a little bit of momentum. Yeah. Let's see where we are. Because it ain't over. It ain't over. I see the statistics for the 3 teams getting relegated is fucking mental. Like, I've never seen. It's like 90% certain that we're going down. And I think Wolves is 99.2% certain. But they don't take into account form.
Yeah, but we haven't hit form all season. Like, Wolves are. Wolves are hitting form.
99.5% certain they're going to go down. The football's not like that, man. No, it's people.
Yeah, but of course. Like, it depends because
there are 6-7 games, right? I named them to you earlier. I'm not going to name them publicly, right? But there are 6-7 games.
Why not?
I know we can win. I know we can win.
Are you scared? What are you scared of, Nick? Are you scared of putting your chest out?
I'm not going to name them to anything. You know what I said. And
I know the teams.
Yeah, you know what I said. Burnley.
Did you?
Burnley, Wolves, Leeds, Spurs.
Oh,
Sunderland. I think they're all games we should be targeting to get the wins, but it starts.
There's another game you said. You're not going to mention that.
On that one, mate.
He's not.
I'm not getting dragged into that one.
You're not getting dragged into that one. Oh, I wonder what team that could be. It's a top team. Right. This. I don't think you've uploaded it, Nick. I don't think it's up.
It's definitely there.
Definitely, unless you only see it on your end. Intro. And we'll play it. And we'll talk about, because QPR as well, the QPR fan was asking what team we'll play. This is going to be the Strand Larsen hat trick today. Strand Larsen. Whoa,
you got a lot of files. It's because that's why.
What?
It's limited the files that we can put up because we've got 100 already.
100 files. I can't see them.
Each brand's limited to 100 images, videos. Please delete some.
Oh, this is good. Sorry about this, folks.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically, when I talk about the team, and he's like, "Will we play a strong team?" He reckons QPR. Richard here reckons QPR is going to play their strongest team, which is fair. Like, because when I look at the table of the championship, I don't think QPR can realistically look at the playoffs. I think they're in a situation. I mean, they're not far off the playoffs, to be fair, but I don't know. I don't know if Richard here thinks that like they feel like they're in a race for promotion, or they think, do you know what? Let's throw all of our eggs in there into the FA Cup and play our strongest team.
Yeah,
like that's the thing.
They have got a bad FA Cup record though, really bad.
Yeah, but then it's like, well, what if you got this? You play your strongest team against West Ham, get key players injured and lose, and then you miss out on, because like I said, when you're 3 points off the playoff places, surely like you think, let's fucking go for it. Like, let's go. No team from the championship has won the FA Cup since we did in 1980. So
no, that's right. That's right.
So yeah, but when it comes to, all right, well, while you're doing this, then I'll find that question about
uploading now. Yeah. Go.
Yeah, so when he's about the lineup, right? So we talked a bit about this on an FA Cup on Friday Night Pint last night. You saying, right, how important it is to win. I've got 2 questions for you. One, do you think if we win this, because you said it's important that we'll get momentum and it can help us in future games. Do you think if we win this is the spark that will help us kick on and stay up? And if so, knowing that knowledge, then do you go full strength tomorrow if you see a win against QPR as that important?
Yeah, I think so. I think I do.
You go full strength?
Yeah, I think I go full strength. I know people worry about injuries and things like that, but you have to just get on with it. And it's one of them ones though. You lose, it's toxic. It's toxic again, and that's what you can't do. Go out weak, and people are gonna. We end up losing. People are gonna end up, really turning on the manager, and but wins breed confidence. And I would go pretty much full strength. Pretty much full strength. I wouldn't be fucking about with goalkeepers and all that. I wouldn't be fucking with goalkeepers and all that sort of nonsense. You know what I mean?
So would you play? Quickly name then, because I want to see what you see as full strength. Like you're saying, our strongest 11. So is that the team we saw against Forest?
No, I'll go Areola, Walker Peters, left.
Not starting Wan-Bissaka, not putting him straight back in. Oh, left. Sorry, I jumped the gun.
Tadibo, Mavropanos, Wan-Bissaka. I'll go Souček, Fernandez, Paqueta, Bowen, Tati. Who did I put on the left? I might put Potts back in and put Fernandez out on the left, rather than
what?
Rather than or Paqueta.
You think that's our strongest team?
Yeah, I'm not.
You think Fernandez on the left?
I'm not really liking thingy at the minute.
Some of he should have scored. He should have had a goal on Tuesday.
Would have, could have. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it was a goal. Like it should have stood.
Should have stood.
You're taking our pace away. I think you're.
He's got to play himself in the form as well. Because he could be one of our most dangerous players. Yeah, we got this video now. Ready? I am the one and only. Oh,
hey, we've invented a new Rick roll there. That's the new Rick roll. The Scott roll.
It's ready. It's ready. Yeah.
All right, go on then.
Looking forward to the game. Probably more than you. I'm certain more than you. I'm looking forward to seeing your lovely face though and having a big cuddle. Bit of a preview from me then on the game. QPR team that has been, we're kind of waiting for it to click a little bit. I think there's been moments where we've been excited about it. The quality of the squad is much higher than it has been for a long time. We've built a squad of generally a lot of kind of younger players who are hungry to go and do new exciting things and have such potential, but we've not wholeheartedly seen that consistent potential realised. We've been really good at home. We've been really poor away from home, and we are useless in the FA Cup generally. Always. Sorry, not generally. Always. So the one thing that obviously changes your mind on that is that we're bringing 9,000. We sold those tickets pretty quickly for our end, so we will be in the right mood for the game. Whereas I think you guys are not in the best of moods for this one. It's one of those ones where you can see it, and every year that team that's sort of struggling down the bottom and doesn't really want to play that game can get undone, and it happens to QPR all the time. Like in the League Cup, we'll get beaten by a League 2 team or a League 1 team because we're rotating and we don't really want the game. What's going to be fascinating is that for the League Cup earlier in the season, we played like children, and there was quite a bad response to it. I think this will be different because I think there is an opportunity there for us to kind of like shop window some of our players. I think there's an understanding with the club that we need to bring in exciting players, give them opportunity, but we need to sell them as well. And this is a very clear spotlight and opportunity to beat a Premier League team. And I think it's one of those ones where every West Ham player will be going, oh God, I could do without this game. Of course they are. And for QPR players, who I think a lot of those guys have huge ambitions to play in the Premier League, be it with QPR, but more importantly for themselves, I think they would want to put on a bit of a show. Won our last game 3-0 against a knackered Sheffield Wednesday team that has a very, very light squad. So can't take too much from that. Aside from that, there's been frustration from my part in terms of like, I can see the potential in the team, but we're not kind of showing it as much as we should be. And away from home, we sort of play 2 up top, and I think sometimes away from home, that's not really worked for us. We probably need a few more bodies in the middle of midfield. We've got a lot of injuries, but we've got a kind of squad that's got about 15 or so, or maybe probably 20 players that are, you have your replacements in each area where there is another guy that can come in. For example, Jonathan Varane, our centre midfielder, is out, but we've got someone like Sam Field or Isaac Hayden who can come in place of them. Burrell, who's our top scorer, who will be out. You'll be pleased to hear. He has been playing as part of a 2, but the guy who's been playing as almost the 10 there, Richard Kone, he is a striker, out and out, really. But obviously with Burrell doing as well as he has, he's sort of stepped into that role because we want to get him on the pitch. So we still have another striker. You might see a different setup from us. I would be intrigued to see if we still play with the 2 up top. I think we might move to something different here, which I think is something that we've wanted to explore a little bit anyway. I would imagine Julian Stefan wanted to do that, and the model for QPR moving forward was not to play a 4-4-2. So this is an opportunity to do it. Keep an eye out for Ryan Colley, who's a young player for us. He's come through the ranks at us. I think was actually linked with you guys at some point because he's a really exciting young player. Scored 2 goals, will shoot on sight, wants to be the main character. And this could be his opportunity to play more minutes if we want to stick with, 2 up top. But he can play kind of in a lot of different areas. But he's a forward, but someone who can drift, but has a nice intensity, lovely big afro, cracking player, great feet, lovely size to him as well. Nicholas Madsen's our top player, I would say. He's our centre midfielder, incredible vision, gets about the pitch much better than he did last season. At the back, I think I have some concerns. At left back, Norrington Davies. I could see him getting done by certainly Bowen if he plays, or if so, say moves Somerville over to that right hand side. Or I'm trying to think. I'm not sure who else might be able to exploit him. He's a steady player, but he can be got at, I think, a little bit. And on the right hand side as well, maybe an injury to Mbenge. Not sure if he's back or not, but he's a kind of centre back who's gone to play right back and feels a bit erratic sometimes in the way that he plays. So there's no reason why you don't win the game, but there's no reason why we don't win the game. And I think, at the start of the season, if you said you're going to play you two, you'd be going, oh, well, we're probably going to struggle in that one. So I'm hopeful, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing you. I hope you're hope you're devastated because I would like to win the game. But broadly speaking, always wish the best for you, mate. And love the channel. Love all the boys. And hopefully I get to see you soon, mate. All right, mate. Lots of love. Come on, you R's. R's, not irons.
I thought he said irons for a second there. Big thanks to James for the insight into QPR. Who can say I have a quarter pound of rubbish. Hope they're a quarter pound of rubbish tomorrow, QPR. But I think he's right. I think they are going to be bang up for it, and having 9,000, potentially 15,000 there. I think no matter what team, they're coming into it. We're a bit defeated. They've got nothing to lose, really, because if they lose this, they're the underdogs. So, by the way, before we get on this, a little update. I saw this. It could be a little clue about who may be starting in goal tomorrow. Mads Hermansen, an hour ago, has posted this. Now, could be nothing, or it could be the sort of poster player who's just been given the nod for tomorrow might post. We could see Mads Hermansen back.
Would you? I mean, are you excited to give him a go, Dan?
I was saying this yesterday. I actually would give him a go. Listen, I was absolutely slating at the start of the season, but there's no denying that he wasn't a terrible keeper before he come to us. Now, a lot of Leicester fans were saying the injury that he had has done him, so maybe he needs more time to recover, and he's in a different situation. But I think a game tomorrow would do him some good, gives him another chance in a lower pressure situation. What's his name? Potter put him straight in the deep end. And he's not done himself any favours, but he's got a shit defence in front of him. Areola is better. I believe that. But I think stick him in goal. And like Joe says, look, if we can't ship him off, which we might want to sell him, we might need him in the Championship. So I haven't wrote him off completely, as shit as he was in the summer. I'd give him a chance.
Yeah.
What about you?
But
do you think that looks like he started to me?
Yeah.
I think.
I don't know what the ball's all about, but you got.
I think the ball's like, I'm going to be touching this tomorrow. This is what I'm handling. Yeah. It's like.
Ball in his hand?
No, he's rubbing his hands together.
Oh, I was going to say.
But don't you think, like, everyone thinking in the chat, doesn't that look like, I would say, like, why would he just post that on a random? Like, he's been at training and Nuno said to him, "You're in tomorrow, son."
Yeah, I think so. I think that's
so. It's a man. How do you feel about that?
I like Areola, although Areola he's odd to the, he's susceptible to the odd gaff. So, I think the first couple of games that I see Hermansen play, apart from the crosses, which when you look at it, we're still conceding them. I don't think he's done bad in sort of shot stopping and things like that. But then he started really getting a pop. But is that confidence issue?
Balls in the back of the net and stuff. He was doing like some Roberto stuff.
He was doing some madness in the end of it.
He's a bit short for a goalkeeper, I think.
Yeah.
Then you've got Pickford and he's brilliant. So it's not always it's so funny when I say something and then someone in the chat just kind of says it straight after me. Always makes me laugh. But Pickford, I hate Ramsdale, so I don't even want to use him as an example. But Pickford's a good example, right? He's got little arms, all of that, but he's a great goalkeeper.
Yeah.
If he can live up to and get back to the form he had when Leicester went down, and he had world-class game against Arsenal and Man United, we could have it won't hurt. Or would you rather play like if you weren't playing Areola, would you rather play Fabianski or would you rather play Hermansen?
I'd give Fab a go, but that's not. I mean, we did pay a lot of money with this keeper, and
he's our record goalkeeper signing.
He's got to get game time somewhere, so I would give Fab a go. Fab, listen, for Fab, for all of his faults and all that, and obviously he's, we let him go a little bit, but he was, knocking on the door to being our number one a couple of years ago, weren't he? So, I would give him a go. I would give him a go. But he would bring confidence into the side, and he'd bring a little bit of.
If we're trying to ship him. I think if we're trying to ship Hermansen, though, giving him a game will probably help, unless he has an all-time another howler of howlers. Like he will hopefully be bang up for it because he thinks, finally, like I've been given. Like, after all that, this is my chance to show. Like that ain't me. Like I'm better than that. Yeah. And I think it'll be up for it. This question makes me look at that. I'm trying to wonder what he's asked. Richard says, "What player gives you the fear in your squad?" Do you mean if you mean gives me fear? Which one of our players gives me fear? It's Kilman. I fear Kilman anytime he's on the pitch, mate. Anytime he's near the ball, I'm scared. So if that's what you mean in terms of fear for the opposition, I guess it's Bowen probably.
I might even give Julio a go. Igor.
Yeah. But this is. Do you know what? This is the thing, right? I think I must have been saying. I don't know if I was saying to you on the phone or I was saying it yesterday, but I think I was saying it to you. Like, he must be shit. Like, if he cannot get any game time over Kilman, and even Kilman's been dropped
in the Fiorentina team that we put. Bowen beat him in a race in the final.
Yeah, and Bowen's slow as fuck. Like,
yeah, but I'm just saying, like, he was playing in the Conference League final for Fiorentina a couple of years ago.
Oh, Igor just posted on IG. Oh, could he be giving us a little hint? Igor's finally going to get a go.
What's HHH? Triple H?
Triple H. Yeah, he maybe posted about Triple H. Stick Igor and Jean-Claire together. Yeah, because I was saying to you, like, it's odd that Igor hasn't got more of a chance considering he's a Portuguese speaker, and I know Nuno favors that. Igor is in.
Hearing in the fucking boardroom, he probably got to pay him if you play him.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh, it's Spurs Villa. Villa at Spurs are playing in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
No FA Cup for. Some of these
on the TV. Spurs are wearing some weird kit. It's like pure white with just a number on the back.
2-1. Yeah, Spurs, mate. Long may it continue. Maybe Nuno will give JP a run out. Well, like what he actually said about, I did read it. I've had to find it because I didn't watch the press conference because I should do, but you just get so tired of the same shit from managers when you're losing, and it's just like they're not gonna say anything. But yeah, he basically said, yeah, he's off, mate. He needs to find another club. We'll help him find another club. He's not in my plans. That's what he said. He's not in the plans. And we'll help him. Yeah, the situation with James is clear from some time ago. I think he is not in the options, and it's for us to find the best solution for his future. In other words, he can
fuck off.
Right? Yeah, that's kind of what it is, Like, that's what it sounds like. He's just not. There's something there, to me. So I think we all, any of you JWP fans out there, we'll just have to accept it. He's done it, West Ham, for the moment. As long as Nuno's there.
Yeah, he plays in September.
Yeah, since Nuno come in, Nuno dropped him immediately.
Squad.
Not even in the squad. Not even on the bench. Mate, it can't just be that Nuno don't think he's good or he don't think he's. Nah, mate. Like, there's something there. So I don't know, mate. Poor JWP, but hopefully we can. But you know what the good thing is about that is the fact that everyone can see it's a personal issue, so it maybe helps us with the sale more, and they can't just see, oh, he's crap, he's not playing because he's crap, and they maybe see there's some value there. But on the money he's on, like 115 grand a week or whatever, like,
funny enough, right? He ain't even played since September, right? But when I see this kit that I'm wearing here, yeah, I see James Ward-Prowse. You know, when
really?
Kits I don't know why, but all I see is James Ward-Prowse.
Who do I see? First player that came to mind was Mavropanos for some reason.
Yeah, I see James Ward-Prowse in this.
Yeah,
kit. I don't know why.
But does he have an? I don't think he doesn't strike me as a sort of player with an attitude problem. Ward-Prowse, right? That's the one thing I can say about him.
Maybe it's just the type of dressing room he wants to build.
No way, Michael. Igor has put a photo up of a sand timer, an emoji of signing the contract. We're not signing. He must be signing somewhere else. Like, we're not giving him a contract, surely.
Yeah.
Surely, like, West Ham ain't going, do you know what, mate? We ain't played you all season. Do you know what? That'd be a very West Ham thing. They probably looked at him and went, you'd be good for the championship. Igor Julio. Oh, it's gone now. It must have been a story. He's just in the gym. That's it. He's just in the gym. Fucking hell, mate. He is henchified. Igor wants out. I don't blame him.
Yeah,
I don't blame him. Good luck to him. It was a panic buy. We fucked Liverpool's whole season on a panic buy. Madness. Like we've got blood on our hands. We have what we did.
Liverpool. I don't care about Liverpool.
Spurs, well, yeah, I care about someone not winning the league. I know they're your favourite team, but
they're definitely
I don't want to see
it, team, mate.
Well, your favourite player is in their team. Spurs are all over Villa at the moment. Oh, that's not. I mean, last thing we need is them. You know, because this is the thing, like Nick said, right? So if they lose today and we win, all of a sudden the pressure goes on them. Pressure's on us, but they're at home. Like the expectations will be on them to be on top, to put us on the back foot, and to be winning from early. He sent it to me on Twitter. But it sounds of things, Igor is out. He's just one of them players that, you know, like years from now, Igor, like we're going to go, oh, do you remember that geezer played for? Oh, yeah, I forgot this geezer existed. He's going to be one of them really difficult quiz questions, maybe one that Dom comes up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, comes up with who was the last loan signing from Brighton, and we're going to go, oh, who the fuck is he talking about?
What question is that?
Yeah, it's going to be like a Dom quiz question. Yeah. I haven't got it, mate. I haven't got your tweet. Oh, here it is. Oh, that's it. Oh, I saw it, but I missed the bit at the bottom. So when I checked, I was just in the gym. So it says sign brain time. Thinking about signing. What is he thinking about signing? It's like catchphrase. What is it? What do you see? Say what you see. What's Mr. Chips doing?
You know, look at his arms.
Yeah, I know. He's fucking huge. He's a unit. We want to stick him up front, like that could be his Adama Traore, Timu Adama. But yeah, it's he's signing it, and he's thinking about signing something. Well done, Nick. You win the catchphrase. £200 in the jackpot for you, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. So what's your prediction? You said that first. Let me see, Dylan. I'm not having anyone accuse me of stealing jokes. I can't see it, Dylan. So yeah, what's your prediction?
2-0.
Oh no, that's what you said. Right, that's what you said.
2-0.
2-0. I said I'm going to stick with my 1-0. Scott said 1-1 and we win on pens. Yeah, I. You know what? The more I think about it, I feel like this is inevitable. I do feel like it. I feel like Scott's prediction is probably right. I don't know why I'm trying to be Mr. Positive or whatever. You know, I don't know, but I'll stick with my 1-0. We'll see. Clean sheet from. Am I high? Am I like? What's wrong with me? Like we're gonna keep a clean sheet with Hermansen. If we keep, because he did it, he's kept a clean sheet this season. Hermansen.
Yeah.
If we keep another clean sheet of Hermansen, I'm sorry, and I love Areola. He may have to start against Spurs. I see that. I said to Nick, I can't stand that Steinberg, but he done him over there. He done him like a good one.
Yeah. No comment. I'll say no comment.
He's saying no comment.
Fucking rat.
And
he always will be. So whatever he tweets, right? He years ago he got into a to and fro, right? And he chucked out some pretty fucking horrendous accusations to me, and they was fucking horrendous, right? And we found out some fucking really horrendous information about him. And when we started showing him what we got, he fucking run for the hills. Run for the fucking hills. He's a rat, the geezer.
Mate, how are you going to say all that after no comment? He goes, no comment. He's a rat. This is what happened.
Fucking bollocks to him. Dan, you know what we went through. You was there at the time.
I know.
Horrendous accusations.
I said, I think he's a scumbag. I really do. But it was just funny that he followed up no comment with that. No comment. He's a rat. He did this last year with years ago.
No, honestly, fucking one of the worst people I've ever had the misfortune to talk to.
Yeah, no, he is. I agree. Yeah, you missed this drama. It wasn't really dry. It was just like he was doing the journo stuff. He was throwing things out there, just trying to
bad accusation.
Yeah, he was just like he was on the warpath against West Ham fans. He was just going for so many West Ham fans that were our mates, that are good blokes that we know. And, you know, we said, no, listen, this ain't the case. Good geese, whatever. And he just didn't want to have a civil chat. Didn't want to be civil at all. Very nasty piece of work. I'll say that. And he has me blocked to this day. So people, they've changed it now. So it used to be on Twitter that you couldn't read the posts of people that have blocked you.
I'll tell you what happened, right? He made some pretty horrendous accusations and he kept on doing it. Right, we was having these to and fro's, and he was coming back. It's because of certain things. It's because you know, he was basically called me a racist, and there was nothing racist about anything I said. And I've got Jewish friends. I've worked for Jewish people many years, you know, and there was nothing in what he was saying. And he kept on doing it. And what he did is he dragged other people into it. I remember Max Rushton doing it. Brian Glendenning decided to fucking chip in and start giving his 2 cents. I think Bianca Westwood was one of them, to be quite honest with you. And it was absolute shite. And it was that they was
basically what it was is Nicky was attacking him as a journalist, and then he would twist Nicky's critique of him as a journalist into a critique on him as a Jewish person. That's what it was.
Yeah, and anti-Semitic, Semitic or whatever.
Semitic, anti-Semitic.
Semitic, he was calling me, and case and you know, he wouldn't let me critique him as a journalist. And then we found some things on Facebook that he'd posted a long time ago, and they were
very vile things,
horrendous things. And then we showed him them and said, "Is this you?" And he really didn't like it. He really didn't like it.
And then he started blocking everyone.
Yeah.
Because we were like, oh, hello. You know.
Dying car crashes, wishing people die of cancer. All provable, by the way. Nothing liable. All provable.
Yeah, there's screenshots are out there. And he admitted, he didn't deny it. He was like, I was younger then, blah, 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 all of that. So yeah. So anyway, that's the saga, right? The saga of stuff. So we've got no love for him, but people they've changed it, like, because people would always send me like non-West Ham fans, oh, you've seen this, and I click and I go blocked, and oh, it says Steinberg, he's got me blocked, and then he would go why, and then have to go in the whole fucking thing. But now, if someone's got you blocked, you can still see their posts. You just can't interact with them, which is pointless. So yeah. So that's it. But yeah, so tomorrow, I think, I don't know what to expect. I don't know what lineup to expect. I don't know what performance to expect. I don't know what result to expect. All I expect from West Ham is, please just try. Just put a fucking shift in. I don't care if there's 50,000 in the stands or 15,000 in the stands. I don't care if it's a library. I don't care if it just sounds like it's QPR's ground. Just fucking have some pride. That's all I ask for.
Yeah.
You know, and hopefully Nuno puts out a lineup that we can sort of get behind and see that and go, yeah, do you know what? Like, I'll start definitely the two.
I can't want to be good and distraction. And it's one of them ones where, you know, if we are still battling for our lives in relegation, you know, it might be good to, you know, to keep it ticking over if you're playing FA Cup games rather than sitting on your hands. Yeah.
Do you know what? Richard here says QPR will give everything. I hope it's a Graham Potter give everything in the fact of you're really shit, but the manager comes out and just says you gave everything, like Potter used to do every week. You know, we just get smashed by Chelsea. You know, lads gave everything. You know, can't ask much more from the lads.
There's playing RE8 before 9 this year. Is RE8 the one with the bird?
Big woman. I was just going to say the big woman.
Well,
I was just saying she's massive. She's a vampire. So I haven't. I've never been into horror.
I love them.
Yeah. Yeah, the Resident Evil. Yeah, I've never been into horror. I'm not a big horror guy, to be honest with you. But yeah, so we'll see. Like I said, tomorrow the watch along is going along. So we have got the watch along going on. And by the way, we were supposed to do our first weigh-in for the members there of the weight loss challenge today. Jace got on it last night, woke up late, threw his alarm. Yeah, he probably has. And then he's had to go to work. Like so he's missed it. So he's trying to arrange me when he can do.
Is there VAR tomorrow? No. It's because there was I just saw this in the game in Villa Tottenham. They thought the Spurs goal was a foul, and they said there's no VAR, so it's not going to go back and give it. So there is no. If it ain't in Villa Tottenham, then it ain't going to be in anywhere, is it?
Nah. So that could be good or bad. Listen, I remember when we was in the Conference League, I actually enjoyed having a break from VAR. It was nice. We probably because we got away with a couple of that would have been ruled out, and I was like, "Oh, this is nice!" Like, and we could just celebrate, and we don't have to worry about, "Oh, is it going to be ruled out? Is it going to, you know?"
I'll go every fucking week. I was a QPR fan.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm getting tomorrow. I go every.
Having Scott's ticket.
Well, I would have got my own one, but he bought them and couldn't go, so I just bought them off of him.
Yeah, he's having Scott's ticket. So, are you in Scott's seat then?
On me though, right? He's done a dodgy on me, that fucker. He's overcharged me for the tickets.
Has he?
Yeah, he has. Yeah, because there was £10, right? And I give him £20, and I see one was an under 18s ticket, and they're a quid.
Oh my! He hasn't done you for face value.
For a kipper. Done me like a kipper.
He's not giving you face value on a ticket. That is low as it gets. That is you got to charge face value on a. That's a big profit he's made there.
Exactly that. Exactly.
3-1. Is that Spurs Villa, or are you just predicting us to win 3-1? Any more than a quid for any fans? In fact, let me put that down. And any more than a quid for fans is a rip-off. That's definitely no one else has said that. But yeah, honestly, they should be paying us to watch that shit. I
bought 2 tickets off him. 2.
So it's a 9 quid profit.
Yeah.
How are you going to let him do you for face value like that?
I didn't know that's what it was. I didn't know the under 18s was a quid.
That's bad, isn't it? Kids for a quid. Yeah, mate. No worries.
Kenner. That's what he said.
We'll take it out of his wages, Nick. We'll take it out of his wages.
£21.
Oh yeah, you got to pay the admin fee as well. By the way, you got to pay the admin fee. He's charged you admin fee.
Yeah.
Oh my god, mate. We'll take it out of his wages.
This is what he gets for this anyway. We'll go out with this one.
I am the one and only.
One and only thief.
Look what you've started. Oh my god.
I am the one and only.
I love the way he says that. And only. The one and only.
I am the one and only.
When I was in the booth with him, I thought he was seeing the one and Tony.
One and Tony.
Tony.
Yeah, it was, mate. Me and you, we was fucking dying of laughter, weren't we, in that place?
Yeah, it was good.
Anyone
wants it, I'll post it to you.
Yeah, it is on YouTube. It is on YouTube.
Yeah, there you go. Rip it off YouTube.
Yeah, the whole thing's on YouTube, so you can put.
I am the one and only.
That needs to be like an alert or something, Scott.
When we start, we'll have that when we get donations in.
There it is, the one and only Scott's. As you can see, it's done massive numbers on YouTube.
How much is it done?
1.8k. One and only Scott's forfeit music video cover by Chesney Hawks. So let's get that to 2k. Let's get that to 2k views. Would love that. Yeah, go on there. Ivan Toney. I am Ivan Toney. That should be, if we sign Ivan Toney, that's got to be his chant.
I am Ivan Toney.
This is what I'm interested in, actually, just quickly on this, because we chatted about this. Tomorrow, I know it's criminal for a fucking gym.
I'm surprised he's got that the fucking game.
If we because it's a cup game, surely they can't falsify the attendance like they usually do. So if there are 15,000 West Ham and they're reporting it as 56,000 and it's blatantly empty, then because they've not got the season tickets, the holders that ain't turned up, or the people that sold their tickets back to the club.
It's true. They can't lie about it. They can't lie about it.
If it's embarrassingly bad, they can't get away with lying. Oh, Solanke's back for the Spurs game.
Oh yeah, he's coming on. Yeah.
You probably watched it 100 times each. Also, I've watched it a fair.
1,000.
Who, Scott?
Yeah.
I definitely watched it a few times. So yeah, Spurs offside. Spurs just had a goal ruled out.
Yeah, it's 82 minutes.
So do you know what do you know what actually we want? We want this to go to pens, really, just to give them a little bit more time on the pitch. And
it's been a good weekend of FA Cup, you know.
Yeah,
good weekend of FA Cup.
Yeah,
that Crystal Palace one, they're saying that's the biggest upset ever because they was the holders. Don't forget. Wolves win 6-1.
I don't think that's the biggest upset ever, just because they won it last year.
They're from the non-league then.
Yeah, flipping. Didn't we have? I'm sure we've had fucking bigger ones. What about the Man United game? Did they win or did they lose that game to flipping thingy earlier in the season? The Carabao. You know, the one with
league side. Obviously, Carabao.
Yeah, but this Man United, maybe it is. The biggest. I don't know. I'm surprised.
The big one years ago was the Newcastle one, wasn't it? Newcastle Hereford, I think it was. That was what they said was the biggest one, but they reckon this might be the biggest one ever because of the
surely
gap.
We've been on the 100%.
100.
We've been on the
places between.
Surely we've been on the end of some of these biggest of all times. So by places between them, 118 places.
Yeah,
so that's what they're basing it on. It's the places from the. But we must be close to that, because some of the shit we've lost to over the years, mate, in these cups. United beating Grimsby would have been the upset. He's on a roll today, Dylan.
Yeah,
he's on a roll. So we'll see if we beat
5 years because they went bust and then they had to rebuild.
Oh, so it's not Macclesfield Town. It's not that Macclesfield.
It's rose from the ashes, but they went bust, didn't they? They actually folded up.
Macclesfield FC now.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you know what? Honestly, if it upsets, I think if we beat QPR tomorrow, that'll be an upset with the way we're playing at the moment. We ain't won a game we ain't won a game in over 2 months.
I've been to some horrendous games, man. I remember Luton back in the day. That was fucking horrendous. I think that Luton might have been non-league.
Luton non-league? No, were they?
Yeah, I think so, mate. I think so.
We played them. That the Oxford United game will probably go down as
I remember Oxford back in the day
4-0. I'll never forget that. Go into that game. That was the game where Roberto it was his first appearance for us, Oxford United. And I remember watching it and going to Scott mate, I think he's shit. I said, this geezer looks shit. And Scott's nah, I don't think it's the keeper, blah, blah, blah. I said, mate, I don't know, mate. He looks suspect. And we saw what Roberto went on to be.
Luton, when John Armstrong was playing for him, was he playing from then? Was he playing from when we lost to him? Maybe, yeah.
Can't have been non-league then, surely, if they've John Armstrong.
I'm telling you, I'm sure they was non-league.
John Armstrong. That must have been John Artson's. What year? That must have been his like last fucking year as a player.
No, it was the first. It was the first years.
I need to go back and watch these Everton.
I remember losing to Wrexham at home. I remember losing to Stockport in the rain.
Yeah. Stockport. That's a,
Wimbledon 4-1. That was fucking horrendous.
was that the one we went to together?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had some shocking.
I remember we nearly got.
That's why they always put us on telly every cup game.
Yeah.
They know because they know it.
I remember going 1-0 down to a team called Emley.
Yeah, it's
2-1. Spurs are just booting the shit out of everyone now. By the way.
Yeah, apparently Paulini has had a
they're kicking the shit out of everyone.
Fuckers. Ban them all. Like, honestly. Oh, Grimsby Town are beating Western Supermare 2-3-2. I want to see Western. Western Supermare was all of these places. One of these places I didn't think was a real place when I used to hear it about it. I think it's in Kent, isn't it? Is it in Kent?
Western Supermare.
It's just a weird. Yeah, it's one of these places that don't sound real. We're gonna have someone in the chat going, "I'm from Western Supermare."
Yeah. No, yeah, I have heard of it before.
I've heard it's one of the places I've heard about for years. Oh, it's in North Somerset. Right, so I don't know why I said it was Kent. Oh, someone said it there, Darren. Somerset. Shout out to Somerset. I want to go visit Western Supermare now.
Far away.
Yeah, it is a mission. But it's just one of these places I used to hear it on like radio ads or something. People talk about near Bristol. I'm like to have a little cheeky check out of West Ham are having a Western Supermare. Yeah, we are, aren't we? So Western Supermare at the moment, they're losing to Grimsby.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just about to say I will never go to Grimsby, but I think the fact that it's so bad makes me want to go there. Like I might go Grimsby one day. Lads night out.
Yeah.
What are you Googling?
I'm looking for a book.
What? Right. Well, let's wrap it up there. We went for an hour. I thought we was only going to go 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm bored now.
All right, he's been bored. He's looking for books, and Nicky reading a book. I've not seen it. J.K. Rowling's, yeah. Oh, J.K. Rowling's club is Western Supermare.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. So listen, thanks all for watching. I tried to wrap this up.
Look, guys, stay on until Tottenham lose. What happens if they equalise?
Oh shit! Yeah. What channel is it on? Maybe I'd do a watch along.
It's done now. It's on the 90th minute.
Oh, it's done, is it? Yeah. So they're losing. Yeah, we'll do a reaction to Spurs losing.
No, fuck that.
Fuck that. Yeah. Honestly, though, good. They're out of that. That's another bit of misery. So yeah, BBC One. So yeah, they lose today. We win tomorrow. Fucking momentum shift. Let's have it. Apparently, Somerset Solanke's back, so we'll see. But we'll do a proper build up to the Spurs game. All that. What book are you looking for, Nick? Actually, I'm interested now.
It's called something about 13, but I can't remember what it's called, so I'm looking for it.
13.
When I find it, I'll tell you what it is. That's why I'm googling it, because I'm looking for. I'm just. Is it
that Netflix thing that was based on the book 13 Reasons Why? Was that it? Where she has herself in and they got to figure out.
Like a 13th floor or something like that. It's called.
Horror film.
Yeah, something about vampires. It is.
There we go. All right, random. So yeah, listen. Tomorrow, watch along. Be here. It's going to be a good one. Fan cams afterwards with Nick is the match reaction, and then we'll have a post-match pint for you. So thanks for joining us on your Saturday night, everyone. Enjoy the rest of it, and see you tomorrow. And one thing left to say:
we're lucky today.
Yeah, I know, that made me laugh. Come on, you eyes.